Am I the a-hole for making my friend pay for my Uber home after she forced me to leave the club with her? She dragged me out of the party because she felt responsible for me, only to abandon me at a random gas station in the middle of the night. Here is the story of how a supposedly safe ride home turned into a ridiculous hostage situation. I went out last night with a big group of friends to blow off some steam. One of my friends, let's call her Sarah, generously offered to be the sober driver. Everything was going perfectly fine until about 1 in the morning. Sarah suddenly taps my shoulder and aggressively demands that we have to leave right that second. I was having a blast, so I calmly told her I was perfectly good staying. I promised her I would just call an Uber for myself later on when I was actually ready to go. But Sarah refused to take no for an answer. She kept loudly saying she felt responsible for me and wouldn't leave without me. I didn't feel like getting into a screaming match in a crowded club, so I just went with her. But the second we get to her car, she turns to me with a completely straight face. She goes, "Actually, I am going to go to my boyfriend's place instead." His place is a solid 20 minutes in the exact opposite direction from my apartment. She drives all the way there, pulls into a sketchy gas station, and puts the car in park. She then casually tells me to just call a ride from there. I had to stand outside in the freezing cold at 1 in the morning. Because at the time, the Uber back to my place was surging and cost $25. If she had just left me at the club, like I begged her to, I wouldn't have cared at all. But she forced me to leave, then dropped me off halfway across town just to see her boyfriend. The second I got home, I sent her a Venmo request for the $25. Now she is absolutely furious and sending me paragraphs saying I am completely ungrateful. Even some of my other friends are saying I am being way too petty over $25. It just feels so weird to forcibly drag someone out and then abandon them at a dark gas station. So,